Alright, what's up YouTube? So I just remembered that I have some carrots to harvest, but before we get to that harvest, I want to show how I'm going about planting these Orangeglo watermelon seedlings. So I've already, this is a 72 cell tray. At the minimum, at least 60 of them germinated, but I have 3 left here, and I have a few that's in here, and I want to show y'all how I'm about to plant these and then water them in. So there's a company called Extreme Gardening, and I'm trying out their product this season. It's called Mykos Pure Mycorrhizal Inoculant, and it contains beneficial fungi. And then they have another product that's called Azos, and that contains beneficial bacteria. And if you look up here on that image, that's a cucurbit seedling. So I'm pretty sure this method will work well with what I'm growing, which is a cucurbit watermelons in the cucurbit family. So inside of here, I have their product, which is called Azos Red Liquid. I didn't want to bring my bottle with me because these bacteria are temperature sensitive. So I brought, I didn't want to bring my whole thing with me, but I brought just enough. So they say you can put 1 teaspoon per gallon. Right here I have a 2-gallon container in front of me. So I'm just gonna pre-make this. And I have a little squeeze bottle with not enough fluids in there, so it's kind of hard to squeeze. There we go. Nice stream coming out of there. All right, that's about enough. Save a little bit more just in case. And I have some well water right here. They say you want the pH to be around 6 to 6.5, or was it 5.5 to 6, something like that. But I'm just using regular well water. That's the pH the bacteria thrive in, and that's also the pH most plants thrive in. Now the bacteria and fungi are supposed to help with root development, nutrient intake. Basically, you'll be able to fertilize much less. They do recommend that you don't fertilize much at all. The scientific research, not the company. So now here, I'm gonna apply the Mykos to the planting hole. So you just sprinkle that in, and they recommend about two or so tablespoons for like peppers and whatnot. But I'm growing watermelons, so this is the Orangeglo variety from Baker Creek. But you can get it from a few other companies also. A few other good heirloom companies are Southern Exposure Seed Exchange, Seed Savers Exchange. They both contain that variety. So we have the hole filled with Mykos. Now this Mykos specifically will help with nutrient intake, and that Azos, which I added to that water bucket, will help with the root development. So to say this is my first time making watermelon plugs, I say these look quite professional, right? Just use my standard little compost mix. See, I'm just doing that. And then once I do pop these into the holes, I like to top off with worm castings, which I'll do in a second. So yeah, this is a planting in a 72 cell tray is a great way to get an early start on your season. And like with me, I traveled about 40, because I have 2 gardens, so I traveled about 30 to 40 minutes with that 72 cell tray. Now if I would have had 72 containers, for instance 4-inch or 6-inch containers, and I would have had early starts coming out here, that would have been a lot to bring out here. Now seeing that I'm able to create these starts that look so good. These are healthy. You can see that's standing up. I haven't watered it in about 2 days, so that's healthy, considering it looks like that. So these starts, if I can start 72 of them, that's giving me a big jump on the season. You normally don't start planting in ground out here until March 16th, around March. I mean, not March, April, around Good Friday. That's when the old timers plant out here in the South, around Good Friday, their watermelons and whatnot. But I planted much earlier, and we're still in, I think it's about March 20th or so right now. So we're still in mid-March, and I have plants in the ground at this point in both of my gardens. I have Orangeglo in this garden, and then I have red and sweet in my other garden. But I also have a bunch of plant starts that I do need to transplant. So I have one extra right here. Let's get this hole prepped. It's so easy, and these are bags from last year. Now I wouldn't recommend reusing your bags, but I didn't get a real harvest last season because I planted a little bit too late, some of the varieties. So, see, efficient planting method, I tell you that. All right. Top it off with the worm castings. If you do anything, make sure you plant your plants with worm castings. These help with root growth so much. I say this combined with the Azos will work wonders. I don't want to hold y'all up too much, so I'm gonna hurry this up. One more. I'm gonna get these watered in. I'm gonna harvest some Danvers 126 carrots. Now the deer get to a lot of stuff, but one thing they didn't touch was those carrots. So I'm happy about that. Just a little quick water in the Azos. You can use the Azos that's inside this watering bucket. You can use that for transplanting. Let me switch hands. You can use that for transplanting. But this right here, just watering your plants also is an excellent method to get a good start for early growth. Some of these are missed with the worm castings, but that's fine. All right, y'all, so we're working our way toward the carrots. Some quick watering. This compost is kind of moist already. It's been sitting out in this rain. This is the last bag. Harvest some Danvers 126. Now at first, you can't tell just from looking above the soil. But for me, I don't just pull carrots to test and see if they're ripe and ready to pick, but I dig the soil around it a little bit. And this one looks like a little baby carrot. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's tiny. Why are they so tiny? That's strange. I saw a big base on one of them. I wonder if they're just starting to, no, they couldn't have just started germinating. Let's see, let's find another one. Yeah, these are just starting to form. What's going on here? So this must have been a bigger bag, or the bigger carrots. Yeah, this was it. Okay, so I thought they were already kind of a slow variety, but eatable. Got some little babies in here. They're starting to produce their roots. can feel some nice roots in here. So I planted this variety about last fall. Now, when you're harvesting carrots, you don't want to let them sit out too long. So I have my hose running right now, and I'm gonna just pull these guys up. I should have probably waited a little bit longer. But some of them have size on them. I want to go for these, 'cause I'm gonna eat these and plant another variety. If it's gonna take a long time to come to ripening, I don't need it in my garden unless I'm succession planting. But I'm gonna see how these taste and see if it's worth waiting a time span. Yeah, so I planted these, I believe, in last September or so. A bunch of baby roots. So we got, baby roots. Haven't broken one yet. Probably from the way I'm digging them up though. I ate these. All right, y'all. I honestly thought it was gonna be a bigger carrot harvest than this, but hey, something's better than nothing. I wonder if the deer did get to the carrots and they ate the tops, and that might have slowed down the growth, because I planted these a while ago. I didn't think they'd take this long to produce. But obviously there's still some in there. Let's get these under the hose. Beautiful orange roots. Go well in the stir fry. Some nice roots, all in good condition. I don't know if they'll crack if they get larger, but so what we have today, y'all. I just finished planting some watermelons with y'all, but I have a few more. I have those 3, and I didn't realize that I had these little extras right here, so I'm gonna plant one more bag. I already have one that's ready to plant. I just dig my thumb in there. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna do this and get it, and I'm gonna finish it off. See y'all in the next one.